it's just a litany of people.
Let's see.
I see him.
He's here.
I see him here.
He's here.
But why can't? There we
You
go.
fucks.
That was Nick. Nick did that.
No.
What happened?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
let me tell you why it especially doesn't make sense.
Bar judge!
Hey, whoa. Disbar.
Kill you!
You were on the stage before when we did the other food court, so why would you not
I
be
don't
able to
fucking
join
know.
now?
Oh, well, it's probably because there were too many judges in the background and it was like an auto block or something.
Auto judge.
Eric's wrong. We're keeping all of that in because I was yelling into my recording.
No.
That is yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the food court. Honorable judges Michael and Jordan presiding.
God damn you.
Bailiff Sauce Monkey.
Whoa, hang on.
here
It
as
looks
well.
like OpenH264 is disabled. Let's fix that. Do you think I should click that
What?
button?
No.
What?
No.
I,
No.
It's a red bar, Eric.
No.
It's a red bar. It seems
touching.
important.
No touch.
Do you think maybe it would kill the other half of the power to your house?
oh God. When I
Don't
tell you
make
that
him angry.
more than half the shit,
No, I wanna
more
make
than
him
half
angry
the shit
now.
is not plugged in. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the food court. This is where we will judge you for your food crimes that you've committed. This is a Patreon exclusive event. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I'm Fordo.
for
I'm dressed
joining
as
us.
Fordo.
Fordo! Where's the wrong?
The wrong.
Fordo
That's
and
not even-
Smam Nice.
I'm Sam
There's
Dumb.
Fordo, Smam Nice, and Hummy Nustard.
I'm
And they
gambling.
went on the quest. He makes them laugh every time.
Gammy.
He can.
Gammy and Legoland.
Can I say we were so set on not doing this because Eric's house broke and then it fixed. I was like, nice.
Oh,
and then I forgot that
dude.
meant we were still doing it until like this morning.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad you found your robes. Your judge
Yeah,
robes.
I'm glad we
it
have
wasn't the one I was
everything.
looking for, but it's one I found.
You know, and that's just fine because you found your way to the food court where honorable judges will be judging you and your food crime. Summons have been sent out, but that doesn't prevent us from dragging you to the mercy of the court to defend yourself as the number of submissions was overwhelming. Thank
3.
you to everyone. Oh, dude, it
You
was
had more than 3?
dude, there were so many, and a lot of them crazy. And then some
No
of them
shit.
didn't seem to understand the premise of what we were doing.
Which was also
There's one
funny.
here. There's one here from Eden that just says mustard on watermelon. That's the whole message.
I mean,
you
I
go.
feel like they understand perfect mustard on watermelon. Execute them. Whoa. Are we going to have this music playing the whole time? This is cool. I just unmuted it.
There's
Are we
no,
in an
no, you-
elevator?
Oh, yeah.
there shouldn't be any music. Is there
There is-
music?
yeah,
That's
there's
just yours.
elevator music playing.
That's just you.
Oh,
Everyone
that's just
turn
for
off
me?
the music.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Sorry, enjoy it though. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm
thank
not
you so much
turning
for
it off.
joining us. We will summons have been sent, and we are going to call Chris Castellano first
Okay.
and foremost to this. Okay, so
Okay.
Chris, if you can please join us on the stage and go ahead. Chris, welcome. This is a 100%er. Chris Castellano, he's a
Whoa.
100% fan.
All right, now we will
And-
show favoritism.
Yes, well now here's the thing.
Right. We won't be
We have
recusing ourselves
heard-
because he has paid us.
Yes, absolutely. And we have partially heard what Chris has to say as the first 100% fan shout out was from Chris. Chris,
Okay.
we know that this has something to do with your wife and the way that they eat pizza. Can you
God,
elaborate?
we're still, man, this is a sordid
Yes.
tale.
So, yes. So I submitted that my wife eats pizza like a psycho. I want to preface this by saying that my wife is from New Jersey and has lived here her whole life and has no excuses.
Okay.
Okay.
So she has written a statement to, I guess, defend herself.
Oh,
that
okay.
I've
You have
been
a
asked
defense
to read out for the
perfect.
court.
So are you her lawyer or her accuser?
I'm
Which-
definitely
Well,
not her
he's-
lawyer.
Okay. Okay.
He's the defense and the prosecution?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Cool. Chris, go ahead.
Honorable food court judges. Please know that this letter is not written in contrition because I have no shame in my pizza game. It is both to clarify my actual pizza eating process and advocate for a world in which all weird yums are not yucked. As a small child, my family would take me to a pizza chain called Benny Tadino's in Hoboken, New Jersey. Their pizzas are very large, so my brother and I came up with ways to eat the pizza that did not involve the old pick up and fold that is popular here in the pizza belt. This is how you too can eat pizza like a small child who can't pick a slice up. The psycho method is, first, you eat the cheese by taking a fork and swirling it like pasta, pulling it off, and making sure that the maximum amount of sauce comes off of the cheese and back onto the bottom. You eat it then like in bites, like a single off the fork without anything else. So you just eat the cheese. Then you separate the crust from the rest of the pizza with your hands. So the crust part from the bottom part, and I'm reading this word for word. Roll it up like a pizza taquito, squeezing a small amount of sauce out for the next step. Eat the pizza roll up with joy and gusto afforded by youth. Separate the hard bottom part of the crust from the top softer part, and you then dip the little bits of soft upper crust in the squeezed out sauce from the taquito. Then you discard the bottom crust or, quote, give it to your garbage disposal little brother. I admit it is strange. I no longer eat pizza like this, which is semi a lie. She did it earlier this year. Because I eventually discovered that it all tastes better altogether, almost like that was the point of the setup in the first place. I might be a food criminal in your eyes, but I am reformed, which is also somewhat of a lie.
Now, Chris, thank you for reading the prepared statement from your fucking psychopath wife.
Yeah.
Now, you have said in your statement that you sent to us, she claims that this is totally normal because the pizza spot she grew up with had novelty large slices, and this is totally the way to eat pizza. Now, you also said she does this in public.
Yeah, 100%. Like in front of people. If you ask any of her friends, they will all talk about how they eat pizza with her once a week. We literally had this discussion at our local Red Lobster, which we're trying to save, where we all agreed that she is a food criminal, and all of her friends said, no, you're wrong, and they're going to hammer you for this.
How long have you been married?
We've been married coming up on 6 years. We've been together about 10.
I don't think you can get that annulled anymore. The window. I'm not sure what the window is, but I think it passed.
I
think 6 years is definitely the max.
In my vows, in fact, that I was willing to put up with this. So yes, this was in fact.
Oh man, and that's binding. Yeah, that's legally binding.
When you said
you're stuck,
when you said your wife eats pizza like a psycho, I don't think anyone could have possibly comprehended what you just said.
Yeah, in fact,
no shot.
She's invented a way that I've never heard anyone.
I
thought it was going to be a silly knife and fork situation. The deconstructing of it and eating it as if it were other foods.
Hey,
I've been taking
it's almost creative
in the 100% fans channel, and every time I just keep going, no, you're wrong. Weirder than that. It involves a fork, and no one came close.
Here's my thing too, right? When you started off with small child, big pizza, she had a fork. You cut the pizza with a fork and a knife. And then you eat it, all things intact and not deconstructed. That's how you do it.
Right. The deconstructing.
You first cut the little tip, it's a little triangle, and you eat that. Then you cut again, like you cut, I don't know, any food, and then you eat it piece by piece. Then when you grow big, you eat it like a regular person. I feel like this honestly is a fault of her parents for letting this happen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
unchecked,
Wow.
wild
looks
behavior.
at this and says, yeah, do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, control your kids, right?
Why bother with making a pizza? Correct. Well, first I eat all the cheese. The rest sucks now.
For the record, by the way, I've been to this place multiple times, and I folded the slice no problem. It's a large slice.
Of course!
It's like a 12 to 14 inch long slice. Like it's like 2/3 of a pizza or whatever. But it's totally foldable.
Jesus Christ.
Now, you also said, as part of her statement, that she eats it all together now.
Yes.
And it's better that way.
Yes.
Whoa.
No fooling, huh?
But also said, don't yuck on my yum. This is not a yum. We're yucking on your fucked up shit.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing yum about
especially
this.
when you
It's
admit
crazy talk.
When you admit that eating it the correct way is better. That's yeah.
I mean,
It's not yucking a yum. It's pointing. Yeah, it is. It is psycho behavior. It's
now-
yuck on yuck.
It's just
Chris.
It's just confused
Have you-
behavior. This person,
Chris,
when
have
you
you
see
done
someone
this?
doing this, you help them. Okay,
Have
you
I
help
done
them.
this? No.
Yeah, have
So
you?
I'm not from New Jersey, but my family is. So I feel like I would be strung up if I did this.
Okay.
When you say
Yeah,
that your wife did this early, when she did this earlier this year, was it the same pizza place?
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
Hoboken, or was it a random place?
Same
Did
pizza
she
place.
only do it with this place?
No. She
Okay.
started in this place, but for the first 5 or 6 years we were together, this would happen 50-60% of the time, where I would just look over and she'd be twirling up cheese with a fork. And I
Just
would
eat
every time
spaghetti.
look over and just
Just
Spaghetti.
I mean, in New Jersey, most pizza places have pasta. Just eat spaghetti. I don't understand.
Yeah.
order the spaghetti. Yeah.
Yeah.
Order spaghetti, hand
Boy,
it to
howdy.
her, and tell her you deconstructed the pizza already for her, and see if she notices the difference. Because she might not. This is the best deconstructed pizza I've ever had.
She'll be like, "Where's the taquito?"
you just add some mozzarella and you're good. That's it.
she very much stressed the taquito part, by the way. You know, it's rolled up and eaten like taquito style. So, you know, you've got the triangle and it's been rolled into a cylinder and you're eating it from end to end. Occasionally dipping it in the sauce you've squeezed out.
So this is kind of an open-ended case, and I'm fine with that because you have the full power of the court. We're writing a blank check. What do you want us to do?
It's a great question.
Just tell us.
I'm surprised the
question.
pizza place lets this happen.
Yeah.
Didn't throw her out.
They don't give a
I was
shit.
gonna say that
They'll
too.
let anything happen there, honestly.
Cowards.
But listen, you
Hoboken.
give her whatever, as strong of a hammering as you guys want. I've already cleared that she has accepted and has put her arms wide for whatever your judgment is.
Well, I'll
I
say
mean,
this.
stop. Stop doing that.
I'll say
Yeah,
this.
bad. Judgment's bad.
It's impressive with how bad it is. Like, points for creativity, because as many ways as there is to skin a cat and eat a pizza, I've never heard of him doing it this way. And it's really something. I would be impressed if I weren't so disgusted.
Yeah.
I think we need to be
This-
harsh,
my-
Jordan.
Oh yeah.
I
agree.
mean, are you talking like full out ban? Like,
Here's what I think. I think she needs to clean up her act. We put her. She eats this place once a week. A 1 month pizza probation. She can't have pizza for a month.
Yep. I agree.
And after
That's
1
strong.
month, we let you try
Wow.
again. And so help us God, the next sentence will be harsher.
has she ever eaten pizza at this place the right way?
Not to my knowledge. I've physically
Okay.
seen her do it, and she's done it in front of my child now at this point.
No!
So she's
Oh,
exposed
no!
the-
That's
She's
where it
poisoning
gets
them.
dangerous.
This is
Now it's
this-
multi-generational.
Oh my God.
Save the child.
So what you're saying is your wife has no character witnesses for her defense.
No. Only character assassins. If we invited all of her friends of 20 years, they would all just be like,
Yep.
no, she's crazy and a psycho for this. No, please.
I think a month is lenient. I'll be honest. You tell her you can't eat pizza for
And
a
then
month. You're not allowed.
What's
at the end of
verdict
that
on
month?
homemade pizza for this month? It is a weekly thing for us, and she does eat it normally when I make it. But I will accept what the court decides.
Well, I mean, I feel like in the sanctity of your own home, do whatever you want.
Whatever
This is
you
a
do
government
behind
can't-
closed
the
doors is
government
your
can't
business.
reach.
Government overreach is too much. I think the
maybe
government.
then-
I think the government should control body autonomy, but not pizza.
Okay, in the interest of potentially,
I know
a
Jordan and
minor
I
food
agree in
crime,
this. I know we
What-
agree.
What is the court's opinion on dino nuggets as a pizza topping?
No.
What are you talking about? Just what the fuck are you
Are we
saying?
gonna have
now?
to
Submit-
hammer you now?
What is this
Submit
now?
another case if
Is
you
this a
want to
plus
talk about
one?
this. This is
This
ridiculous.
This isn't on the docket.
Not at
Where's
all.
my sheet?
Right, yeah.
I accidentally turned my music back on. Hang on.
I think, Michael.
Okay.
I think what you said about 1 month, no pizza from this place. No eating pizza out for a month because you
No
really
pizza
gotta,
out. You got to clean up
Yeah.
your act.
But at the end of this month, go back to that pizza place and She's gonna eat it the right way.
Yeah.
Normal, goddamn
Normal
it.
There's so
styles.
many goddamn normal styles too, right? Just
Yeah.
not that one.
Yeah, she can dip it in ranch if she wants
Take the
to.
thing and roll it into a fucking ball and shove it in your mouth. At least you're eating it the way it was made. It just kept going, and then discard the bottom half of the crust. She separates the crust. The crust is
Psycho.
one part. How's she getting
That's
two
so crazy.
crusts? There's
She's
two layers
nuts!
of crusts.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Chris, I think the judges have ruled no outside pizza for a month. And we'll sentence you back to going to the audience to watch the rest of Food Court. Thank you and enjoy your psycho wife.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, you're
judgment.
dismissed.
Godspeed.
I have a gavel.
insane.
Stop it. That's our job.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Thankfully, he's noise gated. We can't hear it.
Yeah.
It'll pick up in my recording.
I know. I just mean now. What was up with the fucking bullshit trying to squeeze in chicken nuggets at the end?
I don't
what
know.
Was that?
He was trying to get one more in. He was trying to get one more in.
I think maybe that was his, and he was trying to blame it on his wife, and he was just floating to see how I felt about it. But the chicken nuggets is okay, right?
You're
Honey, I
crazy?
told you.
Okay. Now, in the chat,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can access the chat. Chris has put a picture in. I haven't seen it loaded yet. I mean, the chat is pretty far behind. Chris, if you can post that in the Discord, we would love to see the image because it is not loading for me right now.
Oh, I'm looking at something. Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, it's
no, it's.
trying.
I mean, it's. I'm looking at pizza. That might be your internet. You should call the city back. Go ahead and come back out to your house.
They've
again.
already come out once. They said they won't do it again.
Why not? You need
But ask about
Um,
chicken nuggets and see.
Yeah. Well, that's our first case with a summons that we sent out.
I'm already
Because
tired.
if you, isn't that crazy?
Being a
Because
justice
if
is
you-
hard. Does someone want? Are any of you billionaires and want to send me on vacations?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I won't
Can you
disclose
send
it.
us on a private
I
jet?
won't disclose it
Yeah,
at
we-
all. I'll fly
we
whatever
won't tell
flags you
anyone.
want at whatever length or height, upside down,
Any
inside
direction,
out.
upside down, sideways.
Doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah. When you join our Patreon, you get a priority submission sent to us. We go through them. We find them. We'll send a summons if we want to have you on and defend yourself. However, we also take your cases and sometimes we'll read them back. And this is the other way we do Food Court. Now, this is a submission from Travis F., who is a compliment scrackle on the Patreon. When I was between like 12 to 15, I would go to a local hot dog shop and I would order hot dogs with peanut butter with crushed up potato chips on top. Now, I will defend this combo. However, where I have been told the crime lies is making the poor minimum wage workers make this custom item for me every time I came in, as they were visibly repulsed by my beautiful creation. How far is too far when customizing menu items? And this is what they say about this. I say give the common man, or whoever, free reign on their food, but I have been told this is too much. I will accept no judgment except that of you, the regal court, from Travis. So, not so much the food being judged, but how far is too far when making something?
I really
bet
like
it's,
this
I
one.
bet it's
This-
going to
this
be too
kinda-
far.
This gets into some territory we haven't really covered before, which is like food related etiquette and not so much gross food or gross ways of eating food. And I think I was on board with like, hey, if this is something they offer, that's cool. When he noted that it is something he's making them do, and they even visibly like don't
Recoil?
like doing it.
Yeah.
I think that's going too far. But I think it is important to always be aware of how much work you're leaving someone to do in any circumstance, especially someone in the service industry.
Yeah, it's real similar to like ordering at 11:59 when they close at midnight.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. I think that is a
And
great
what would-
analogy for what this guy's doing.
What would stop him from getting these ingredients individually and doing it himself?
Oh.
But that's the thing.
if you're gonna customize it, do it yourself. Don't make them do it.
Yeah, especially with something that's like freak mode. Like,
yeah, you
if you're
shouldn't
gonna
even
eat
be telling people about this. Honestly, you should be doing it you should be taking it home and doing it in private.
you
shouldn't be telling
making your
the
peanut butter
fast food
nut
worker
dog
about it.
behind fucking closed doors. It's imagine
Where the
making,
government can't get you.
Imagine making $7.25 an hour. You and the 4 other
I
people
wish.
working at this hot dog stand see this fucking guy walking up, and everyone goes, "Oh, it's fucking Nutdog, dude! God damn it!" And they just start slathering a bun with peanut butter, pulling it out, slapping a dog, crushing up the chips, and by the time you're done ordering, fucking Nutdog is handed his fucking Nutdog. That is
Okay.
That's
I want to know what
fucked.
kind of place this is where he can get this customization. You know, like, is it a wacky hot dog place and this is ordering off menu? It's like, is it a build your own kind of thing? Because I would not go to Wiener Schnitzel and be like, hey, give me a hot dog. Can you put some peanut butter and crush up some potato chips while you're at it?
You got spaghetti sauce
That
in
would
there?
be insane.
Load me up.
While you're back there, roll it into a taquito, and then I'll just I'll separate it.
Well, I like that. I like them to cover it in peanut butter. Then the first thing I do is I scrape off the peanut butter and I eat that separately.
This would be akin to Saweetie ordering her Saweetie meal and not deconstructing it because, you know, like she eats her food in a unique way. But if she were telling the McDonald's worker to take the 2 buns out of the Big Mac and make a fry sandwich and then serve it to her, that's too far. You can do your
far.
customizations on your own.
Do
Build
it
it yourself.
Do it
Do it
yourself.
yourself.
Mhm.
Do it yourself. And I think that's what it is for something like this that's freak mode. The nut dog should
It's
only
freak
be
mode.
made behind closed doors. You shouldn't be asking minimum wage
Right.
teenagers to make the nut dog
should-
for you.
You shouldn't even be eating that nut dog in the restaurant in front of people. Take it home.
At least, as much as like it's a disgusting monster, Nick has the decency to carry his bag of shit around with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Keep some peanut butter in your pocket.
Okay, now I will say, imagine that he does that and then he pulls out the peanut butter and he puts it on the dog. He's got fucking, is that blue cheese?
Yeah.
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 You don't have blue cheese in your office?
Yeah. That's my bag over here.
What? But why? Did you think you might need it?
Salsa.
Why do you have it in your office? Why do you have
Speed,
sauce with you?
Salsa.
Take a speed.
Because
All right. The ruling is if it's not on the menu and it's not like a simple substitution, don't tell them to make a nut dog for you. Do it at home.
Nut dog.
Travis,
Nut
if
at
you're-
home where in the privacy of your own
Travis.
home.
Yeah.
Travis, if
Nut
you're
your
on
own
the Discord,
dog,
change
dude.
your name to Nut. Change
Nut
your,
your
name
own
to
dog,
Nut
dude.
Yeah, dude, go home and nut your own dog. What the fuck you getting other people to nut your dog at the fucking restaurant, bro? What are you doing? This is messed up. What?
What?
Nick keeps showing us stuff.
Nick's like moving inventory around.
I forgot I had this.
Okay. Fucking nut your dog at home, dude. You know they have a nickname for him. You know when they see that guy coming, they go, "Oh, fucking dude, no way." Like absolutely. And I think the ruling is fair. I think you have to do it elsewhere. You just can't do it at the restaurant at all.
I'm surprised they do it for you, honestly. Like, that's going above and beyond.
Peanut butter and crushed up chips on a hot dog is really fucking something, man.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, dude.
And they call it a nut dog? That's fucked up. Why do they do that? How about we take another call? This time, if Nick Pasternak is in the chat, Nick, you are being summoned. Raise your hand. Request to be called. We'll see if we can pull you up here to defend yourself and what you have sent to us in the food court. If not, we will move on to the next one. But Nick, where you at, big homie? Oh, Nick Pasternak,
Oh, no.
not even doing it. Look at that. He didn't want anything to do with it. He saw what happens. Oh, shit.
He didn't show up.
I do like all the memes I keep seeing of Nick killing people or threatening people's lives.
What?
Yeah.
In the chat. It's a lot. It's a lot of. It's like I like the one that said guns don't kill people. I kill people.
Yeah.
No, I do.
Yeah, it's rampant. It's fucking rampant.
Put that on a shirt.
That's awesome.
Write it
Okay, well,
I'm sure it is.
Nick
not our shit
Pasternak,
yet.
I think, jumped his court date
Uh-oh.
and will be dealt with swiftly.
Oh, dude. Yo, I just
Yeah.
want to talk about multitasking and how serious I take this. This last entire case, I was figuring out how to get Lindsay into the Discord and then give them a role so they could watch it for free.
That's
And
great.
I was
you
at
did
about
it.
30% attention to what was happening and 70%
great.
attention to nepotism. And then
Yep,
everyone
I
in the
think-
chat started yelling Lindsay, so I guess it worked.
Yep. It did work. Lindsay
That's how you
is
know.
here. Lindsay, thank you so much. Welcome, Lindsay. Welcome every apartment
I did
dweller.
it. I made her a grackle,
welcome-
though. She's not 100%.
Oh,
fan.
that's. I mean,
too
that's
much.
smart.
That's too much.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Nick Pasternak did not show up to court. We'll let
Oh,
them
no.
know.
Well, I sent him 2 emails and everything.
Wow.
Get Gracie on him.
Damn. Yeah. Oh, whoa. By the way, right before we started this, Gracie just started sending us pictures of pretzels.
Hell yeah.
Hey, good,
She did.
She loves a good
it's almost
pretzel,
like she
dude.
knew.
She knew.
good for her. Okay. We'll read another one and then we'll go back to see if our next summons appears. This is from another Grackle. This is from Andreas L. Dear Honorable Judge Kings, I humbly approached the bench today with a debate my friends and I have been having for over a year now in hopes that you can bring closure to an important matter. One night, one of us proclaimed that we enjoy mint ice cream because it, quote, tastes cold.
Ooh.
They went on to explain this statement, saying that the ice cream was cold temperature-wise and the mint flavor provided a cooling sensation, and thus
Okay.
cold. She provided other examples of this flavor, including ice water also tasting cold.
Huh.
My partner vehemently disagrees that cold is a flavor, as you cannot taste the temperature of a dish. She further argues that this flavor is merely an illusion created by the cold temperature of the ice cream or whatever chemical shit makes up mint to have a cooling effect on your mouth. The argument has continued into our sober lives. They were heavy drinkers and threatens to demolish our friends group. Please provide guidance as an existence of cold. Is it a viable flavor descriptor or are we just setting the water temperature on a washing machine? I mean, that's pretty...
Something jumped out immediately to me. Now, I don't know if you're going to agree or
Please.
disagree, Jordan. It's not cold, but it could be cool.
Oh, I see what you're
Interesting.
saying. I get it.
It's like a mint
Yeah.
cool feeling,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not a temperature. You're combining temperature with like a mint coolness. I would
Right.
be acceptable to cold cool or a cool cold. It's definitely not a cold. You sound like a fucking maniac, but a cool cold, maybe.
Cool.
When you start saying
yeah.
it fast and back to back, I don't know what's going on.
Cool.
It's cold, not cold.
It's not cold. Could be cool. Could be cold. Honey mustard. That's what I'm saying.
Take a peek.
Makes perfect sense to me. Honestly, I was going to get into a whole semantics thing about what is a flavor, you know.
Uh-huh. That sounds right.
A taste sense versus a feel sense. But Michael, you cut right through it to the heart of the issue, which is it's kind of both. The cold is the sensation on your tongue, the temperature feel, and the cooling of the mint is the flavor. I would
agree.
argue that ice water does not have this.
No, it's not.
Phenomenon.
That's a terrible example.
That's just cold.
Yeah, that's just cold. It's water, which is flavorless, and then ice, which is frozen water,
Yeah, it's
which
just
tastes
cold.
You're-
the same flavor.
Yeah.
Your evidence
cold, which
there
is
does not
nothing.
help you.
Yeah, I'm thinking mint ice cream. Now
You
get a
know,
load of
like
this
when
cold,
you're
cold.
eating,
Yeah.
you know, when you're eating like your favorite water flavored potato chips, or your ice flavored.
Well, yeah.
pizza?
I mean, I take my water potato chips, I crush them up, and I put them on the Nutdog, and then I just go to town. Well, I don't do it. I make the 14-year-old that works at the hot dog stand do it.
That's what the
fucking
freestyle machine is
monkey
for. You do it
memes
yourself.
are crazy.
People love it. People love the monkey. And he's
Say
gonna
cold,
and he's
cold
putting them
one more.
down.
Say cold, cold one more time. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Pointing gun at screen. And that's from just now. There's someone made that from just now. Both the text and the image. It's just
turnaround time
Josh.
is-
Just made that in
It's lightning.
seconds. I have never in my life been in a Discord with a fraction of this many people at one time. Can I say this is crazy?
Yeah. This is
Puppy
this is
nuts.
There's like
Shut
like
up.
400 people here.
There's over 400 people.
Okay.
There's a packed court.
Look at him.
This
Look
is
at
like
all
this
the,
is like the
look at
this
all
is like
of
the
us
O.J.
back there
Simpson
with you.
trial.
Yeah, you fucking think Donald Trump's on trial or something here.
No, I don't think that many people showed up.
Who's falling asleep right now?
Nick behind
I'm not
that
tired.
mask,
I'm not
you can
cold.
tell.
I'm not cold. I'm just wearing my robe. I'm not cold.
I'm regular.
not cold,
Who wants
cold.
to be my
Eric,
vice president?
Eric,
Sit behind
Eric,
me.
I'm not tired. I'm bored.
I'm bored.
That's
I'm
how
cold
he
bored.
feels in court.
I'm not cold or tired. I'm warm bored.
Okay, so
If
Are we done?
Let me
Cold,
ask.
cold-
Let me ask this.
cold, not
If-
a thing.
Not
Okay.
a thing. Go to hell.
If what would you describe mint ice cream as? Then just cold.
Cool.
Cold, cool.
Cool.
cool. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Are there other
Michael
examples
said.
of cold cool or warm cool?
Whose side are you
Hot
on? Why are
mint?
you asking?
I'm just curious. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I don't care who's at the top.
Right, but I mean, you're adding unnecessary
Mint drinks
details to
like
the
a
case.
mojito could be a cold.
Ooh.
That's it.
A
Look
cold
at the
cool.
look at the fucking
A mint.
look at the one that just
Oh,
See?
dude, someone in the chat.
You're distracting the
Larissa
judges.
Says
I know.
peppermint.
I could close it, but I'm not gonna. You gotta be here
Oh,
live in the Discord to see these hot memes getting dropped, okay? I didn't think that the
peppermint.
chat would participate this much, but I'm into it.
Yeah, it's hot, baby.
A peppermint patty that's been in the fridge could be cold cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick, very
he's
into that.
very riled up
He's
about it.
so
Peppermint
fucking
patties is
into
Very
that.
riled up
The
about
only
what's
way to
going on here.
I'll tell you
the
one
only
thing,
way
it's
to
not
happen.
ice water. Ice water
No.
is just cold.
Yeah. Oh, dude, warm cool. Warhawk in the chat said warm cool mint chewing tobacco. If you got like a dip going, if you're packing a lip and you got that wintergreen, that's warm cool. Big time warm cool.
Go on.
Fucking
Okay.
put it right there, a little
But
bit
like,
of
if you go in the
That's
pool,
cancer
but you
cool.
put if you go in the pool, but you put a hot coal up your ass, it's fucking hot cold. Who gives a shit? What are you talking about now? Who cares?
If my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bicycle.
Fuck are you saying?
Ooh.
Oh man.
All right.
Well,
it's
what's
not
the,
cold,
what's the
cold.
ruling
It's
here?
cold, cool.
Okay.
My ruling, cold,
Yeah,
cold,
I
not a
agree with
thing.
Jordan, who's agreed with me.
Yeah.
Stop!
agree.
You're not allowed.
Stop.
Stop that.
You're
Wait,
not part of
wait,
this.
I'm just-
Can
I
we,
also-
bailiff,
Can we mute him?
bailiff, remove.
No,
Can I
no,
move
no.
him? Can I move him?
No.
All right, hang on. I just
I'm
moved him to
holding.
backstage.
No!
I just moved him to
Okay,
backstage.
great. Good. He's gonna be pissed. He's in contempt.
He can probably come back, right? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He
Where'd you
figured it
go?
out. Eric, why? Where'd you go, man?
Fucks.
What happened?
you fucks. Goddamn bastards. Stupid ass.
That was considered a warning.
what?
You're about to be held in contempt.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well,
You don't want to end up
God.
like Steve Bannon, do you?
It's getting hot in here. Yeah. In 4 years, you're fucked.
yeah. I'm more of a Roger Stone type where I go to jail, but you let me out because I'm just a little
let him out.
character. I'm a
Right,
little
yeah, and you got that
character.
tattoo
He
of
looks like
Richard
this.
Nixon on your back.
Yeah,
He literally
yeah,
looks
I'm
like
real
this.
regular.
He wears this. What I'm wearing, he wears this normally.
Yeah.
And Roger Stone.
He's a fucking evil little man.